school, AME High School hallways, where I spend most of my days and time.
The cities, per se, that we grew up in were about 5 miles apart, so we ended up attending the same high school. What happened in 2014 was that I think there was just opportunity, and we both took advantage of the opportunity. So he reached out, I responded, and from there we were able to get a conversation going. And then once we started having like a conversation outside of your normal hi and bye, we started to realize, hey, we really have a lot in common. I like some things about him.
Something.
What do you think? I mean, give your thoughts.
I mean, she said you reached out on Facebook, asked her what she was doing. She said she was gonna watch Scandal and Grey's Anatomy. I said, I wanna watch, so she gave me her address, so we met up, watched Scandal. Well, we didn't even watch Scandal, we just talked. Literally just talked the whole entire time. I never dreamed it, but wow.
I wasn't so presumptuous. I guess at the time that we were in our dating period, I was more of just enjoy it, just enjoy the moment, let it happen, and it was easy. And I think that's what made it, when we finally got engaged, that's what made it so easy. It wasn't any trepidation or fear of going into a future together, because everything else up until then had been so easy.
Right.
And it was just effortless, to talk. It was effortless to hang out, to get together. It wasn't like a big to-do. So it was natural.
It was kind of a tragic moment. It was the night before Easter, and we was at her brother's house playing spades, and then we departed from there, and she went her way and I went mine. And like I said, my plan wasn't to go to our house, but when something speaks to you and tell you to do something, do it. And when we got to our house, we were pulling in the driveway, we noticed a car down the road, just pulled to the side. And we backed in and unloaded the car, and I went to the front door and I noticed the door was open. And I asked her, did she lock the door? She said, yeah. And at that time, we knew somebody had robbed her, and they were actually still in the house. And me being macho, I'm going in. And then she's like, no, babe, don't do it. Let's call the cops. I was like, a scary moment, but I kind of had that feeling like, okay, she is the one, and it's
really?
just
out of that moment?
Not really out of the moment, but I felt that I was protecting you, and that was that feeling that I needed, and the way you fit in my arms.
In 2014 was a pretty hard year with the death of my grandmother, and then his mom getting sick and eventually passing away, and then being burglarized, and that kind of drama and tragedy that it was. But through that, we still had this peace in our relationship, I would say. I am going to read his name. He's so emotional. Oh my goodness. Keedry.
Come on.
I'm done. Cooked. Put a fork. Okay.
I'm good. Come on.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna ruin my makeup.
My fraternal grandmother, we went over to visit on Easter Sunday. My family just walking around, my aunt, they just cheesing and grinning because I had brought my boyfriend over. So I guess I was kind of stoking the fire a little bit. And I said, it's my husband, playing with them. And from that moment, that's his moment. That's
my moment. That's when I knew she was the one.
Because I claimed it first. I claimed it.
off work, came in the house, she was in the kitchen. When I got on my knee, and she's like, I'm not ready for this, I'm not ready for this. So we went to the living room and she sat on the sofa and I got down and on my knee again. And I asked her, would she marry me? And I put the ring on her finger.
I don't know, it's just something about that moment. When he came in and I saw the box, I was like, wait, I'm not ready. It's just solidified
Right.
what we already knew in our hearts, but still, it's just, I don't know. It was just the two of us. So these moments, it was fleeting, but it was a good moment. You know, it was nice. He said, will you marry me? I said, no, say it. So he said, will you marry me? And put the ring on my finger. And then I looked at the ring and then I said, yes. I'm just playing. We thank you all for being with us here today. It's official. As you're watching this video, we are now Mr. and Mrs.
Landrew.
Dyson Landrew.
Tyson Landrew. I'm still a Landrew.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be there shortly.
Thank y'all for coming. Be blessed.
Much appreciated.
Much.
Bye.